The iPhone 12 Pro Max and iPhone 12 mini officially released over the weekend, and while all the attention should be on those new iPhones from Apple, because now technically all the iPhone 12 series is available to the public, it's time to get started on predictions for the next year. That's right, it's time to discuss the iPhone 13. Did you need a chance to take a breath before we start talking about the next iPhone? Well, too bad. You don't get a chance to play catch up. And we already have some leaks and rumors that have made their way across the interwebs. So let's take a look at the latest info for the iPhone 13. Before we get the guys, make sure that like button, because liking these videos lets me know that you love them. Make sure you smash that notification bell so miss any videos just like this one. Let's get to the news. Consistent iPhone tipster Ming Chi Kuo has said that the iPhone 13 will come in the same 4 sizes as the current iPhone 12 models. So the iPhone 13 series will include a 5.4-inch iPhone 13 mini, a 6.1-inch iPhone 13, and a 6.1-inch and 6.7-inch iPhone 13 Pro models. Kuo also gave us some details about the camera and said that the ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max should get a significant upgrade, with a 6-element lens with autofocus. The current iPhone 12 models feature a 5-element ultra-wide angle lens with a fixed focus and a 7-element lens on the main camera. Basically, the more elements you have, the better the picture quality. In addition to the iPhone 13 series size and camera details, Kuo also said that the iPhone 13 will get an updated 5G chipset. This seems like an obvious statement given that processor and modem chipsets get updated every year. The biggest part of the iPhone 12 marketing this year has been that it has 5G, and while 5G is still new and not fully available to everyone in the country, it is a feature that has future-proofed the iPhone 12. One of the features in the iPhone 12 that goes with the 5G is the ability for the iPhone to conserve battery life and only be on 5G when it needs to be, and then switch to 4G LTE when it's not needed. An updated 5G chip will more than likely improve battery life and offer faster speeds and better efficiency. Korean site The Elic reported recently that LG will increase the amount of OLED panels it supplies to Apple for next year's iPhone models. Specifically, LG is increasing production of low-temperature polycrystalline oxide, or LTPO panels, which are used in displays with high refresh rates. This could definitely point to the possibility of 120Hz ProMotion displays for the iPhone 13. Samsung's Galaxy Note 20 Ultra currently features an LTPO display, which dynamically adjusts the screen's refresh rate to reflect what you're doing with the phone. If you're scrolling or playing a game, the Note 20 Ultra will use its maximum 120 refresh rate. Other times, it will slow down the refresh rate if you're doing something that doesn't benefit from the faster speeds, such as looking at still images. These dynamic adjustments to the screen's refresh rate will help with the battery consumption. With the iPad Air 4, Apple reintroduced Touch ID to the masses by introducing it in the power button. This was added instead of offering Face ID to the iPad Air 4. With the iPad Air 4 having Touch ID in the power button, it could mean that the iPhone 13 would possibly have both Touch ID and Face ID. That would be a welcomed upgrade that I think most iPhone users would like to have. If you want to use Face ID, you can, and if you want to use Touch ID, you can. It's your choice. Previously, iPhone tipster Ming Chi Kuo had said that the 2021 iPhones would include an in-display Touch ID, but Twitter user Jaiku, an Apple leaker and analyst, claims to have seen an early prototype of the iPhone 13 and said that there wasn't an under-screen Touch ID as of now. Other features and rumors that may be floating around for the future iPhones and could make their way to the iPhone 13 include a smaller notch and no charging ports. Previous iPhone 12 leaks had stated that the notch would be shrunken from its current size. The notch currently houses sensors such as sensors for Face ID and the front-facing camera along with the earpiece. I know for me personally, I've gotten used to the notch, but in a world with under-display front-facing cameras, a smaller notch would be a welcome feature. Another big feature of the iPhone 12 was the inclusion of MagSafe for wireless charging and the ability to communicate with future accessories. With either the MagSafe charger or the MagSafe Duo, iPhone 12 users have options to securely and wirelessly charge their devices. Many iPhone enthusiasts had hoped that the iPhone 12 would get USB-C charging since there are current MacBook and iPad models that have USB charging ports. But with MagSafe being introduced in the iPhone 12 and the capability for future accessories, the iPhone 13 could be the first iPhone that goes completely portless and solely rely on MagSafe or Qi wireless charging. This would also be fueled by Apple's desire to be environmentally friendly and reduce the amount of fossil fuels either in their products or in their supply chain process. Apple most recently made the decision to not include a power brick with the iPhones that allowed the iPhone 12 boxes to be reduced in size and allow for more iPhones to be shipped and reduce the emissions from trucks on the road. Apple going portless would mean a power cable wouldn't have to be included in the box, and that would mean an additional adjustment to the box size and less plastics being used. Those are just a few of the leaks and rumors that have been roaming around the internet as of late for the iPhone 13. So what do you think? Are you already getting excited for the iPhone 13? Did you get the iPhone 12? Are you an iPhone user that's like, you know what, I'm going to hold out for the iPhone 13 to get that 120Hz display, to get that Touch ID on the power button, or maybe under the display if they offer it, or I doubt they'll bring back the home button. Don't bring back the home button. But what do you think about the leaks and rumors so far? And are you like me and think it's way too early to talk about the iPhone 13, but here it is? Let me know in the comments below. And that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Justin_McGill. Make sure you follow the channel on Instagram at the Mashup. If you want more videos like this one, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, where you can also find videos for gaming, entertainment, and more. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time on the Mashup.